Hey, so how you guys doing today? I just came on here to speak a little bit more about depression. Right now, I wouldn't say I'm that deep into a depression, but I am feeling kind of down today. What led me to this, I don't know. I was told depression could be something that happened weeks ago, something that happened last month, and I'm just now feeling the effects of it. That's basically how I was told depression works, and from my therapist and everything. So, yeah, right now I'm feeling a little down. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not really in the best of my moods right now, and I just wanted to let you guys know that depression is something that's real serious, and something like this where I'm down but not knowing why. Didn't do nothing out of the ordinary to bring me down. Didn't do nothing out of the ordinary to cause me to be down. It's just something that happened. I'm actually down right now, a little bit down, and I just want to let you guys know that this is a part of depression. Feeling down when there's no actual reason, but you can't pinpoint what brought you down. You can't. According to my therapist, it's something that could have happened last week, something that could have happened last month, and it's just something that happens, and depression sneaks up on you, and all of a sudden you're feeling down. So that's another part of depression, not knowing what did it. So it's hard to kind of pinpoint when you're going to feel depressed, and it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly what made you feel that way. Depression is just something that comes. A lot of times it stays for a while, and there's times it comes, goes, comes, goes, comes, goes, comes, goes. No matter how much you take medication for it, no matter how much you seeking therapy for it and seeking help for it, depression is just something that comes and goes. A lot of times it comes and stays, and that's how I am. With me, my depression comes and stays. It comes, stays a while, and then leaves. And then comes and leaves, comes and leaves, comes, stays a while, and leaves. And it's just, depression is just something that does that. And like I said, you doesn't actually need a reason to fall into a state of depression. And you actually won't know what put you in that state of depression. A lot of times, it just happens. And a lot of times you would know what put you in that depression. A lot of times you could pinpoint what put you in that depression and how to get yourself out of that depression, hopefully. Me, personally, to try to ease myself on out or try to lift myself up a little bit, I like to go take a drive somewhere. Whether go in the parking lot and just listen to music, go into a parking lot of my local supermarket or somewhere and just listen to music. Go for a drive down by the river. Sit in a car, listen to some kind of music that's gonna ease me up. I won't listen to hip hop. I won't listen to nothing that's up tempo. I like to listen to something that's smooth, something that's easy to pick me up. Whether it be some jazz, whether it be something like Sam Smith or Ed Sheeran or Sade or Anita Baker, something to that smooth effect right there that ease me out. Nothing that's gonna actually hype me up. And a lot of times that works for me. A lot of times it doesn't. Depression, depending on how severe it is, it could take hours and months to figure out how to pick yourself up from it. It's not something that's fun. It's absolutely no fun at all. It has an effect. It has a hard, heavy effect on you, and it affects your family. It takes a toll on you. It takes a toll on your family. Your family's around you. Your family sees what you're going through. Your family sees that, especially with kids, like they feel like you're pushing them away. You're not pushing them away. You're just in a state of depression. And your kids start to feel like there's no love. There's something like you're not loving them. Like they're looking for this attention from you. You're not giving it to them. And I feel like my kids are gonna suffer from depression too because of that. And that's not, I was told that's not true. But that's how I feel. I feel like I'm pushing it onto them by me actually pushing them away because I'm not in the mood to play, or I'm not in that mood to be around people. I just want to be alone. And they don't understand it. They don't understand why I'm doing it. I don't realize, a lot of times I might not realize I'm doing it because I'm so deep into the depression that I'm just pushing people away and not realizing it. Like, I want to be alone right now. I'm in this mood. I want to be alone. I don't want to be bothered. I need something to change this mood. And a lot of times it doesn't happen. You gotta try to pick something that you like. Try to think of things that you like. If you like shopping, try to go spoil yourself a little. Make sure your bills are paid. Make sure everything in the house is caught up on your bills and everything. And try to spoil yourself a little bit. It looks a little blurry. Try to do something like that. Me, I love playing video games. I like listening to music, and that's what I do. I go for a drive, and I listen to some music, and that at times it works for me, and at times it doesn't. And you know, you just gotta know your limits. You gotta know where you're at in your depression, and understand where you're at in your depression. Follow your depression. Try to understand your depression. Try to realize your depression. Try to realize when you at a state where you had way too much of what's going on in the world. Try to get yourself some help. Try to run to a local emergency room. Let them know you're feeling depressed. You're not in a good mood. They're going to ask you a bunch of questions. Are you thinking about harming people? Are you thinking about harming yourself? And just be honest with them and let them know, yes, I am. No, I'm not. Whatever the situation is, they'll get you the help. If you need to be admitted into a hospital for mental health, don't be afraid to do it. Don't sit there and don't be afraid to sit there and say, look, I feel like I need to be admitted. Nothing's going my way. Nothing's going right for me right now. I just wish to be admitted. And that's it. Take the time to try to be admitted. See if they would voluntarily admit you. Tell them you want to be voluntarily admitted. And let them know. Because that could be the difference between saving yourself and not saving yourself. Is realizing when you need to seek that help. When you need to seek emergency help. If that's what needs to be done, then that needs to be done. I've been there. I've done it. I went voluntarily admitted myself into a hospital because I felt there was way too much on my shoulders. I felt there was way too much going on, and I was going through way too much, and I was having lack of sleep, which is huge also, because the lack of sleep also makes you tired, makes you frustrated, and then you don't want to be bothered because you're tired and you're frustrated. Then you start to fall into your depression because of that. And you know, so and a lot of things that you do in your life is gonna determine your depression or not. But just definitely try to work on your depression. Try to realize and see your depression, see where your depression is taking you. And when you feel like you had enough and you can't go on no more, seek emergency help. Go to a local emergency room, please. It could save your life. I'm telling you, if it could really save your life. Tell them you want to be voluntarily admitted if you feel that way. And if they have to, you have rights as a patient in the hospital. You have rights. You do. If you feel like they trying to discharge you and you don't feel like you've been helped and you still need more help, you have a right to voluntarily admit yourself. Admit it. You could voluntarily admit yourself into the hospital. And if they don't have any beds open for you, they need to find a hospital that does that they could transfer you to, because you need the help. And because it's mental health, they need to do that. They can't discharge you if you're not feeling up to par, if you're not feeling good at the moment. And do it. You could save your life, man. Depression is not a game. It's real. Depression is a disease, not a sickness. Don't let people say you're sick. Don't let people say you have something wrong with you. You don't. You don't. It's more like a disease, man. It's going to eat you up and eat you up and eat you up until you do something to harm yourself. And that's not where we want to go with this. So, yes, please, if you feel that you have too much going on and you can't take it no more, please seek a local hospital or call one of the phone numbers that I had in one of my videos. Depression number 1. I have a link to suicide prevention or mental health helpline, and there's even a phone number there for them. And my video, Depression number 1, I have a text number where you could text a therapist or something like that. So I'm speaking to somebody on there, and it's in the form of a text. Nobody hears what you're saying. Nobody hears what the other person's saying. It's a form of a text. It's also a right of privacy, HIPAA laws. It's a privacy thing. So, guys, please seek the help that you need, man. Alright? Please like and subscribe to my videos if you wish to continue on trying to find out more about depression or trying to see what depression is like. You might know somebody that suffers from depression, and this is what this is about: trying to seek the help needed and trying to get the depression out there. Let people know depression is real. I can guarantee you, don't let somebody sit there and say you're crazy or so, or you have issues and things like that. You're suffering from depression. Depression is a mental health issue, but then everybody has mental health issues. If you actually look at it, anxiety is a mental health issue. So if somebody suffers from anxiety, they have mental health issues. Don't let them make you feel bad because you suffer from depression. Mental health is mental health, and there's all different types of mental health issues, and there's all different types of stages. And that's it. So please seek the help that you need if needed. If you need to seek help, don't let it get way beyond your control. Seek it while you can. Get the help while you're in control of the situation. Okay? Thank you. Bye.